True fans live for their team. For those true U of A fans, there is Hughes Federal Credit Union. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.
Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, lots going on in the world of sports this week. I'm just going to fire 3 or 4 questions at you. You tell me what you think. Rick Pitino in some serious trouble at Louisville. Apparently his recruits had some women purchased for them to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. Does he survive?
Can't survive.
Why not?
No matter the equity he has, which is substantial, this is just in another place.
Right.
It's not your typical sports scandal.
Yeah.
This is in new ground.
When outside the line starts camping out on your campus, that's a problem.
It's it'll be interesting to note how much they have to pay him off to get him to leave.
Right. To me, it comes down to one thing, Greg, and it's stupid or liar. Okay. Was he so dumb that he didn't know this was going on, or did he know exactly what was going on and is he lying about it? If he's too stupid, fire him. If he's a liar, fire him.
How long will AD Tom Jurich back him?
Yep.
Will he go down with him? I don't think so.
I don't know. He also hired another potentially bad guy in Bobby Petrino as their football coach.
Right.
Apparently, sexual things only get you promoted at Louisville. It's very strange. All right, number 2, Arizona-Washington State. Game doesn't look like much on paper. I think it might be Arizona's game of the season. How do you see that shaking out?
I think Arizona could lose every game this season if they lose this one. I think they could lose this one too and be 5-7. Washington State is not very good.
No.
They'll throw 70 times. Arizona's in the wrong place at the wrong time in that regard because their secondary is full of all these guys nobody knows.
Right.
I like Washington State to score enough to win.
When your best defensive player is a converted wide receiver who's hurt, your best defensive backfield player is a converted wide receiver in Devontae Neal who's also hurt, not good.
Maybe Jace Whitaker, and that's 2 T's.
Right.
Will intercept a few passes.
Guy who you've been most surprised by on the Arizona football team the last couple of weeks.
Wow, Lake Freeth.
Yeah?
No, I mispronounced that really bad, didn't I?
Freak. Yes. Why, just left tackle?
He's taken over.
Yeah.
Nobody comes in and takes over. Of course, there was nobody else when they figured out Tagaloa would be better at guard. But he's apparently pretty good.
And he's not a mountain of a man either. I mean, he's kind of a normal-sized guy with normal-sized proportions. Sure, he's 6'5", but he's not 6'8", 330 like Arizona's left tackles the last 4 or 5 years.
I'm also kind of surprised that Arizona, I don't think, has an NFL player on the team. Do you?
Maybe Tagaloa, and that might be it. And Tagaloa, I just don't know. I just don't know how hurt he is.
Yeah.
It's tough. All right, last question is homecoming this weekend. Do you have any good homecoming stories?
Oh, you mean the time I injected some oranges with some substance to take into the stands when I was a college kid?
Yes, that would be one of them.
Well, I can't remember much about that day.
Was there a needle involved?
Yes.
Okay, was it a clear liquid?
Yes, and it was banned in the state of Utah.
Oh, okay. Distilled or not distilled?
I wouldn't know the difference.
So hold on. So you get in, you cut it open, you suck on the orange wedge.
Oh yeah. And you got to be careful on how many oranges you take because you can forget the game in a hurry.
Wow, that's nature's screwdriver right there. I like that.
Yeah, you could go to jail for that in Logan, Utah.
Still?
Probably. There might be a warrant out there.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. For Greg Hansen, if you see him with an orange, be very afraid. I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
True fans live for their team. They buy the gear, they order the tickets, they pay for the seats and the experiences. For those true U of A fans, thankfully there is Hughes Federal Credit Union, offering the latest payment choices such as U of A debit cards, paying online, paying a friend with pop money, or using Apple Pay with your mobile phone. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.